How's it vaping, my sweeties? Mrs. B here, and today we're going to talk about a house e-liquid from the Glass City Vapory in Lancaster, Ohio. Um, this one is Bananas Foster. The label's a little peeled. I'm sorry about that. All of their house e-liquids come in the clear bottle with the white label telling you what it is and how many milligrams. And it comes with this cap. It is really not that child safety to me, but it is really hard to get off of there. Like, you gotta kind of crank down on it, so it's a pretty good child safety. Not what I'm looking for, but it works, and it has the needle tip, so it makes it a little easier for people to get into their tank. This is vapable out of a tank, and I freaking love it out of a tank, so make sure you keep that in mind. I'm going to be dripping it today, but that's simply for the fact that I love the way it tastes once it's on an RDA. It doesn't taste like Bananas Foster to me, per se, but it does taste like a banana nut muffin. Like, you can taste, like, the bread taste, like how you bite into a muffin, it has that, like, yeasty bread taste. This has that. It has, like, the nutty flavor, it has the banana flavor that you would be looking for, and it has that little bit of spice, but not a lot. There's no bite. I have no bite with this. You might have a little bit more of a bite, though, if you go higher. I always use 3 milligram or less because I vape at 3 milligrams. I like to try and keep my samples at a 1.5, simply for the fact you get more flavor, so you kind of have a better idea as to what the flavor profile is. But I stick with a 3 because a lot of people realistically vape at a 3 or higher. So, with that said, let's vape this. I am in love with this liquid. It is so good. This is one of my favorites. Like, obviously, there's like almost nothing left. I had to stop myself so that way I could do this review. Oh my goodness, it's so good. You can taste every bit of it on the inhale, and the exhale is super good. It's like smooth with that little bit of spice in it. Not a lot. Just enough to where it's like perfect, and you're like, oh my goodness, I'm just in love with this. Like, it melts your heart, really. I mean, a lot of it probably has to do with the Christmas music I'm listening to in the middle of October, well, toward the end of October, but I'm super excited for Christmas because we only have 58 days left. Yay! That's so good. So, let's rate this, buddy, because I have a lot of reviews to get to tonight. The bottle, I like how simple it is. It's real clean. I mean, there's not a whole lot to it. I like simple and clean. I like that they kind of just slap the label on there real fast. I mean, I don't like it because it really doesn't give any authenticity to the store. But I like that it's real simple, real quick, and you know exactly what it is. There is no missing it. I like that there is a child safety on it. It's a little easy to get off for an adult. It is a needle tip bottle, but they made that so that it'd be easier to get into your tank. So keep that in mind. The child safety, though, I don't see a kid really having, unless they're like an older child, having an easy way into this. The child safety, I'm going to give that a 7 out of 10, simply for the fact that this is a little easy for a child over 5 to get into. So I would keep this up in a way. The bottle really doesn't have any design being applicable. I'm going to give it a 2 out of 10 because there is no like significant label to be like, okay, I know exactly who this is from, or, you know, what brand it is. There is no real, you know, telling you what it is, except for a label saying, hey, this is the flavor and this is it. So, sorry about that, but you're only going to get a 2 out of 10 on the label design. There's no warning label, so that's not even applicable for this. The bite is a 0, so we'll go ahead and get that done. But the flavor, I'm giving it a 10 out of 10 because this is a favorite of mine, most definitely, and I will be coming back to buy more, so be prepared, Vapory. But it is really good. So with that said, I'm going to do a final vape so I can get on to the next review. That way I can get everything taken care of that I have here, so I can get out and get more flavors from more stores. Have a good one, guys.